Ever wondered how to harness the power of the sun with materials you can find around you? Today, we're going full DIY engineer and building our own solar panel from scratch. This project is perfect for understanding the basics of solar energy. We'll be using some simple materials and tools to create a working solar panel. Let's get started. First things first, we've got to give these photovoltaic cells a good cleaning. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want a dirty window blocking out sunlight in your house, right? Same deal here. We want these cells squeaky clean so they can soak up every photon of that sweet, sweet solar energy. So grab some soap and water and gently give them a scrub. Now, if you're using cells that aren't pre-tabbed, we got to do a bit of soldering. Safety first. Make sure you've got your safety glasses on and good ventilation before you fire up that soldering iron. With our cells sparkling clean and prepped with tabs, it's time to build the heart of our solar panel. We'll be using a plywood or wooden board as the base for our panel. Carefully arrange our PV cells on the board, leaving some space between them for the wiring. Secure them in place using hot glue. Hot glue is surprisingly strong and weather resistant, perfect for this application. Time to wire these bad boys up. We're going to connect our PV cells in series using copper wire. Each cell we connect boosts the voltage of our panel, which means more power for our devices. We need to add diodes between each cell to ensure the current only flows in one direction. Diodes in, power flowing the right way, we're good to go. We're taking our diode game to the next level, adding blocking diodes to the entire panel. These blocking diodes are like the night shift security guards, ensuring no power sneaks out of our panel when it's not supposed to. This is especially important if we're using our panel to charge a battery. This next step is optional, but super cool if you want to take your DIY solar panel to the next level. We're talking about adding a DC-DC converter. A DC-DC converter takes the raw DC power generated by the panel and converts it to a stable voltage. So if you're planning on using your solar panel for more than just powering a light bulb, a DC-DC converter is your best friend. It's like adding a brain to your solar setup. Our solar panel is almost ready to face the elements, but before we unleash it into the wild, we need to give it some serious weatherproofing. We're going to apply a generous bead of silicone sealant around the edges of the panel, making sure to seal up any gaps or cracks. Think of it like giving our panel a waterproof jacket. This sealant will help protect all those delicate wires and connections from the elements. We're in the home stretch. Our solar panel is built, wired and sealed, but it still needs one last thing, a protective cover. We're going to attach a sheet of plexiglass or glass to the front of the panel. This acts like a shield, protecting our delicate PV cells from any potential damage while still allowing sunlight to shine through. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to fire up our DIY solar panel and see if it can actually generate some juice. We're going to use a multimeter to measure the panel's voltage and current output. The output will vary depending on factors like the angle of the sun and the overall size of your panel. Even if you're just getting a few milliamps, it's still incredibly satisfying to know that you built a device that can capture the sun's energy. And there you have it. You've officially built your very own DIY solar panel. Not only is this project a ton of fun, but it's also a great way to learn about solar energy. Remember, every little bit helps when it comes to reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Pat yourself on the back for successfully harnessing the power of the sun. You've taken a step towards a greener future. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and never stop exploring the world around you. Thanks for watching.